Hello and welcome back to Boxing Social in association with Betfred. My name is Ayman. We are here in Rotherham Magna Centre with the one and only Callum Simpson, who's out soon, 24 hours soon.
Very soon.
We'll get to that in a moment. Callum, first of all, how's life treating you?
Everything's good. Training's going well. Family's good. Everything. I'm blessed, man. Everything's good.
I believe you were one of my first interviewees way back in 2019. I was there for either your first fight or one of your first fights. It was on the Warrington Takoosh bill. Was that your debut? Or?
No, it was. I think that was my second fight. I don't know who I'm more nervous about the interview, me or you. But,
It was me.
Yeah, no, I think it was one of my first, obviously the first time that I boxed on a big platform like that. So yeah, it was a good experience, and yeah, I remember that interview. Yeah.
Yeah, so let's kind of start from there and get to the point that you've got to now. I mean, if you can kind of sum up your journey so far with boxing. In the last interview, you were mentioned as one of the people to look out for coming forward in the next few years. So you, from getting to that point of your debut, your second fight, to that point now, how hard and how long has that journey been, and what have you taken from it?
Yeah, so obviously when I last saw it was my second fight, and I feel like I've always been a decent boxer. Always feel like I'll be able to go far in this sport. And then my third fight in Barnsley, got a third round stoppage, and then lockdown happened, so my fourth fight got cancelled. And then but over that time in lockdown, I've changed my trainer now, so I'm just with Mark Hurley full time for Dickie's gym. So we literally trained all the way through lockdown, worked on a lot of stuff, and everyone that I sparred before lockdown, I sparred after, and all my performance before lockdown and after, I've just come on so much. It's just ridiculous how much I've improved. And like I said, people now are saying that I'm the next big thing, Britain's hottest prospect, etc., etc. So yeah, like I said, my last 6 fights now, I stopped them all. 4 in the first round, my last 3 in the first round. So yeah, we're gonna hopefully continue that.
And tomorrow you're looking to continue that as well against Daku. It looks like from your record you've been active in this year. That must be kind of a sign of the places that you're going to and kind of what you kind of see as your goals for the year. So kind of sum that up as well, kind of where you want to be towards the end of the year.
Yeah, so obviously when we signed with Kevin Marie at the end of last year, and one of the things that we said we want to be active. We missed 2 years with lockdown, like a lot of boxers. We said I want to be active, we want to get out, and he's delivered that. I think I've had 6 fights in the last. Well, this is my 6th fight in 8 months, I think it is. So it's got me really active. So we'll hopefully be back out again in September, maybe again in December. But hopefully it'll be a bigger fights as well, whether it's a potential English title fight or whatever Kevin can do for me. But I feel like I'm more than ready for that now. If it's not for a title fight, then fair enough. But yeah, I feel like I'm ready to step up now.
Streak of stoppages, as you mentioned as well, which must mean that you're very hard to match, but also means that you carry power, which is something that you want to show and prove as you go through the ranks. But has it been hard to kind of get you opponents because of what you've been shown in the ring?
Yeah, it's been ridiculous, like we were saying earlier, since the Pooch stoppage.
Pooch doesn't get stopped very often.
I know he's not been stopped for 4 years, and the last person to stop him was Leron Richards.
Yeah.
And Pooch has said himself, he's put me up here with the top 3 boxers that he's fought. I don't know if it were top 3 or top 1, but I don't know. But yeah, put me with the top 3 boxers he's fought. And like I said, it was 4 years ago, and I stopped him in the 3rd round. And like I said, not many people do that. And then since that, I've stopped everyone. Well, for number 3 first round stoppages and 1 3rd round stoppage. Yeah, so my past 6, I've stopped them all.
Do you kind of see that as a bit of a double-edged sword in a way? Because stoppages are great, it gets highlight reels, you can put that out on social media, which is brilliant, everyone wants to see that. But also you might want the rounds too and get the experience of getting those rounds in. So do you kind of look to get that in as well, or are you just happy to keep doing what you're doing?
Some of the fights we've actually looked to get the rounds in. Like my last opponent, he had a winning record, just beating unbeaten Irish guy, unbeaten Polish guy, and it was coming to win as well. And we thought, all right, a good 6 rounder, we'll get some rounds in with him. But as soon as I caught him with that first flurry, he didn't want to know, his face just changed, and he didn't want to know. I dropped him 3 times in the first round, the referee had to stop it. But yeah, we're looking to get the rounds in, but I don't think they want it.
You've got a raft of sponsors there on your shirt there. In the last interview you mentioned as well that one of your sponsors is going to salary you, which means you can kind of focus full time on boxing. That must be just a weight off your shoulders, and it means you can really give it all in the coming months and years.
Yeah, massively. Yeah, so obviously it's Estebulo, Zaka Estebulo, I don't know if you can see it on the camera. So he's offered to sponsor me full time, so I can leave full time work and just box, just focus everything on boxing. So I'm going to be getting 50 odd hours a week back, so I can focus on recovery training, and I sort a lot of things out with that. And obviously I've got a few other sponsors as well that help me out. But yeah, obviously like I said, Estebulo is my main sponsor, and so a massive thank you to them.
You're super middleweight. Let me get your thoughts at the top of the super middleweight chain. At world level, we're going to be seeing Canelo and Triple G 3.
Yep.
Let me get your thoughts on that fight.
I'd like to see Triple G win, but I'm not sure. It'll be a good fight anyway. But either way, it'll be an entertaining fight. Either way, no matter what, it'll be an entertaining fight.
And if we rewind back to our interview, you were looking for a nickname. Have you got a nickname, Callum? You still looking for one?
I've not got one yet. I actually put on Facebook yesterday like who's got the best nickname for me, and I think we've got a few called like Tan Tornado, Caramel Killer. There were a few, but yeah, we're still working on it. I feel like I'm just gonna wait for one to click. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. I think Killer was the one that Nick Manners put forward in passing when we had our interview. But yeah, 8-0, looking to go to 9-0. Callum, for people who want to watch your journey, follow you, where can they find you? Where can they put forward nicknames for you on social media?
Yeah, so obviously Instagram, Callum Simpson, same on Facebook and Twitter. Just type in Callum Simpson, you'll see me.
Callum, pleasure speaking to you. Thank you so much for speaking to Boxing Social.